then we want to know what's the condition of the rest of the wall. So when you link it all up,
So is there anything that can be done for the meantime? I mean, until we get into better weather where you can actually have that open, and because I think we don't want to. I mean, obviously it's open now, so I mean it's going to just cause more damage, leaving it open. So is there anything that Opotiki could do for it now?
The only thing we probably could do is sort of put black polythene and just those stamps, and then just to keep the weather out.
Yeah, that would be good for now until we can get into better weather.
Yeah, and then we can all have a discussion of what we can do with that wall.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to go and wait for the builders report or the engineer's report.
Yep.
And then what we can do then with the committee is then have a subcommittee just to have a look at that.
Yeah. This report here will still be relevant. It's only about 4 to 8 weeks old.
Oh, right.
So that one, that's still relevant.
Yeah, that's the engineer one.
Yeah, that's the one that Peter's dad did.
Yeah. It'll be good.
Yeah.
Oh, right, anyway, I'll be back on Friday. Friday, I'll put it to the boys on Friday. We've got a big meeting on Friday. And then I'll make the suggestion of tacking it and putting it, see if there's some black polythene to
that would be good.
do all that. And that should hopefully be all right.
Could you ensure our other matters put to the table too? With the audit money.
No, that's not from Opotiki.
Oh, you said so.
From the public.
Okay. Are you on that one?
You see it.
No, I'm a shareholder. Yeah, they haven't got enough money. We'll look at that because because they probably the two most besides the building, the most important thing is the toilets. Before once you get the toilets done, then we all can move.
Larry, can Opotiki pay for the audit?
How much is the audit?
About
1,900, I think.
yes, because we already sent the letter to Tuna Pakowhia, but that was a few months ago. They haven't replied to.
I have to bend my arm and go around and beg whether this guy's on fire. You just give me the because I've got to given they're all phenomenal, I've got to still justify that.
Well, now you'll be able to explain too why it's been so delayed in us getting organised with the problem with the understanding where the body corporate or the trust lay as well, Larry, so that'll be good for them to get that.
They won't know that.
So in saying about the trust, where does these documents go to? I just want to know, where's the main office where all this goes to?
Because we should have access to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, because what I'm in front of me now is the Reserves and Other Lands Disposal Act, 1956, and it's got some names on here. Larry had a read of it, and it's quite important. This document here, it's how they usurp our mana. This is why you'll never ever achieve what you're doing, because it's been disposed of. You'll never get it because it's been disposed, and they're running on it. And now what we're doing here, as Tangata Whenua, has put in a complaint. And the complaint is about the world trading and all that now. We're not talking about we're going overseas now. We're talking about the big chiefs, the ones who really talk about here, our whenua. So what we're doing now is getting in touch with other embassies to support us.
What's that for?
Can I
Is that for the hall or the land here? Or
the land, the hall. What I'm saying here, this land here of Pakowhia, we say Pakowhia because I remember the name is called Pakowhia. Big Kui told me that this is the name of this hall, is Pakowhia. It's not Pakowhia or Pakowhia, it's Pakowhia.
Can I ask for your documents?
Yeah. Pass it over to you so you can have a read. And
I will take this before you say anything. That
Pardon?
the progress is that there's a hall on this land,
Yes.
and we're not...
Okay, have a read that first, then you might understand something. So what we're doing is...
I don't have the time to read this though at the moment.
Oh, what you want to pass
I'm
down?
trying to ask you is for clarification. To us.
Because it'll help, it might help for your title.
Yeah.
Oh, he's just taking it as correspondence.
Yeah, so I was supposed to get photocopies, but as you say, the computer is broken down and everything.
So this is ours.
No, I get to get copies like you, and then I'll give them to you. And it's all about how they disposed of our lands. This is talking about the whole of New Zealand we're talking about. We're not just talking about here. So that document there is the document. 1956, and it's got all the names.
It says the council's taken it.
Yeah, the council's taken it. Everything right now.
This property here?
This is why you'll never achieve what you're doing through that document.
Yes.
They're running on a corporation as you're talking now.
Yes, it's under the
It's only a corporation.
It's
All three blocks are.
Yeah.
Because it is important that everyone should have a
So
document.
that's the angle that he's just looking at it from, is that the actual title being shifted to the Crown and it becoming a reserve.
Be simple thing.
So that's what he's offering to investigate on our behalf, is that title being shifted under the Crown.
Yes.
Because Wairata's got a claim under the Treaty of Waitangi, and he was at the treaty meeting with Judge Wainwright, so he's put a submission in. So he's just investigating that side of it. So it's nothing for the committee to be emotional about. He's just investigating the claim to title that the Crown is purporting to have, calling it a reserve, and the implications of that reservation title. So we can carry on doing what we're doing. He's just letting us know he's investigating the title itself
Yeah, over here.
under the Reserve Act. Yeah.
Yeah.
As it was all happening in the Rocky with all our land. He's just investigating.
Because there's another 40 odd pages to go with that, and it includes Wellington, Auckland, and it all, there's the document there that leads it.
Because it actually states here, Peter Richard Warren, and this is in 1956. So it's actually...
Yeah. He was the trustee at that time, and today I'm the trustee taking his place.
And that's
You know what, it's just a little bit hard to take you serious, because in the last couple of months we've had some issues with you down here.
Okay?
You know, with it's more to do with entry and letting people into the building without our knowledge, and we're the kaitiaki for this building.
Well, we're here today to settle that.
Well, that's why I'm bringing it up now.
Yeah, good. Which is good. That on the table. And I'm saying just now, I'm the trustee. Through their
For what?
document.
For this hall?
Through their document.
Yeah,
Their
you're saying
document.
for this hall.
Must be. Does it
Well,
got my
no,
father's
it's
name or
hall.
not?
It's
Yes,
a
it is.
hall.
For the hall.
So you're saying you're the trustee
Yes,
for this
the
hall?
document just says so.
So does that document line up with our document that we've got?
I don't know, I haven't seen your
I think
document.
that's where
Do you
the
want to see
problem
it?
is, Tom. I think that's where the problem is you're not, your pathway is
Yeah.
different from our pathway.
Yeah.
And,
I'm just going by the document.
yeah, but we're going by our document as well.
Okay.
And there's all sorts of documents that aren't lining up at the moment.
Yes.
He's got some, he's got some,
Yeah.
we've got some, there's some in the land court, there's some in the body corporate, and so that's why if we can all just put our emotions aside and continue to do the mahi, hopefully we'll provide...
Yeah, but I'm going to find that hard to do when all we think about is who's staying in this hall that we're supposed to be looking after. You know, but one thing that I do give you, the hall is being kept clean, but in saying that, we're the ones that are responsible for this hall at the end
Yeah,
of
where
the
do
day.
we fit into it?
Yeah, I'll get to it. We're the ones that are responsible for the hall at the end of the day, and we're the ones that are having to fork out of our pocket to make some repairs to this building, because you fellas are coming in. Where's that fella? Because you're not even supposed to be in here, Dave.
He's with us.
Oh, I don't think this meeting's for beneficiaries. This is a trustee meeting, and you're not from here, and honestly,
He's done with the whenua, just like me and all of us.
No, but the main issue is it's not about you coming to the meetings. It's about using the hall and not giving anything in return and not going through the right processes to use the hall. No matter what your documents say, this hall is under the Pakowhia Marae Committee through the papers we have, and you're letting other people that I can state are not even from
They're supporting Tangata Whenua.
Yeah, but
The whole of New Zealand is supporting here.
Can you see the issue that we're trying to bring up is that you're costing us money that we don't have. That's the main issue here. The hall doesn't have a lot of money, hence why we're asking Hopoto to pay for the audit, for the damages, and we can't afford for everybody to be using the kitchen, the toilet.
Because
when
we
we're
have to pay the
stated-
water rates when whoever it is keeps turning them on and using the toilet and the water. I know it's only a
Here's
little
something I'll
thing.
clear up again. Over there at the house over there, where I live in now, and the water rates and the power bill are the same as that house.
No, they're not. They're on separate
I
lines.
should know.
Now it is because it's just been found out.
They're separate, there it is.
When Maury was here doing accounts.
Myra's not here and we've had the account. She's got him.
I'm just saying, when Maury was here and I said, Maury, is your number tarada? She said, yes, what's the same as mine? Okay, anyway, forget about that rates or whatever.
We need to make sure that you're clear that these people can't come into the...
Tangata Whenua can come in. This is Tangata Whenua. This is Pakowhia. Okay, I'm a trustee on that document.
Trustees are the ones that were elected by the committee.
Can you just read your...
Okay, so we've had the latest rates report. I'd like to inform you that we owe $183.67. Sewage cost is $323.75. Waste collection, we've actually had that half, but we still have to pay for the rubbish dump. And that's been half, $64.49. Water supply, what we tried to do was to turn the water off and go into payment bill. Guess what? $209.90. That will be from Shane who's in the building. And he's not doing this, nor is he booking the
Okay.
call out.
Can I have a copy of that? I'll go to the council with it.
Yes.
Because we're paying for that. This committee, our committee's paying for that. Send that bill to us. Same thing with Victoria Street. Send that bill to us, and then we'll deal with it. We'll deal with that. Simple. I'll take it to the council and pay for it. I'll pay for it.
For the first 3 days you had a meeting here, 3 days from the 6th of the 5th to the 8th of the 5th of $450. That was issued on the 26th of June. I haven't received a reply, so I'd just like to give you another copy.
Yeah, of course, thank you.
Thank you.
And that one there too? Because I want
I'll
to...
get a copy of this.
Yeah.
To you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And we'll settle this with council
Can I
tomorrow.
get some of the trustees support in this, because it's the committee. So, this guy here with the cap on.
He's all right. He's with me.
He's been staying.
I'll let him there. He's got a permit to be there.
For the past
He's got a permit.
8 months, and he's not even, we've trespassed through the police,
Yeah, same here. We give him the trespass to the same people.
and he's not
Excuse me,
even
Peter, someone is talking. Why is someone jumping in? Thank
He's
you.
not even doing anything. Every time we come here, he videos us, the committee. So this is, that's why it's the best of us. He's not even,
They were both of them Tangata Whenua. They're both Tangata Whenua. They're here listening, they're recording. That's what they're here for. They're here especially to video and record. There's a lot of things going on, these criminal things going on. We want to settle it. These criminal things going on through the Māori land courts and all that kind of thing as we're speaking. I can hear it.
well, I have trespass notices for Shane and...
Yeah, we've already gone through that.
Yeah, I know, but you're not listening. And we don't want to have to resort to rain
We've already gone through that.
all the time.
You can go with the police again. Da-da-da-da-da.
Exactly, that's the issue though. When the only issue is you granting them access through break.
Well, if I've got the money to do that and the police can't stop it, something's
We
wrong.
didn't want to go here. We didn't want to.
The police already knows what's what. They already know what's going on through that document there.
Okay, this is the we've aired it.
He's getting nowhere here.
Does anyone who hasn't spoken so far, has anyone got a handle on this?
Well, it's kind of hard because you're hearing all these things about, well, when you get the information and you don't know the background of what's happening here, it's hard for us to come in and say, I mean, but if common sense tells me someone's going and staying at somebody else's place where you pay rent, but even if it's hung up a finger, if I was to go over to your place, cousin, and stay with you, I would give you for her money to pay for my tuition. That's just what we are as Māori. You don't go over there and take your hoe over there and leave it there and then come away. Because I think it comes back and you get hurt. But I think when it's like you're sitting on somebody else, it doesn't look good. Especially for us as Māori. If we're trying to sort out something like this, like, what the hell's going on here? But, because I don't know, there's obviously big confliction between the two, and you can feel it now. Sorry, I don't know who you are over there, but we're sitting in here looking at this. Yes, I see there's a name over there that says your trustee. There's new trustees now, so some of the old trustees are now not trustees. We're getting different conflicting stories. Personally, I think you're wrong, because unless you're going to help pay the cost to what they've asked to do, I can't see them being a problem. But I would seriously think this must be a health issue staying here, because it's very sad to walk in here and look at this. Just deal with that.
Anyone else?
Yeah, I'd just like to add to that. I think to cap on some of those things that's been said across the table, I think yeah, we have got a young committee, Bob, Stan, Peter, you guys all up doing this, all trying to drive this thing to get it to steer it in the way where we want it to go. All about the hall, trying to get things up and going, get the mana going again, even though the mana's still there. And then he's just got other little issues that he's building up for a while. And I support some of the that's been going on in the documents that you've got set out and paper trails and whatnot, and what you're asking for, so we can have it when we do have things like this, we can clarify if I answer straight away. Peter Ward's got his own thing, Mano and whatnot, and Timothy Whenua thing, and as well as Bishop behind us, the first time I've seen Bishop behind us, and this issue here is not going to go away lightly, but we'd like to resolve some things so that we can just move on to what the real kaupapa is. We've got a big task ahead of us. The future is going to be grinding, and we know where we're at. I know we're going to hit some roadblocks and some hurdles, some understandings. It's not going to be clear as we like it to be, but I think it's just going to, put emotions aside and try and work through some of those things there so we can go move forward. At the moment.
Yes, so I'm just putting that document going back to where it started. That's all.
Yeah. Emotions, people say put emotions aside. You can't put emotions aside when it's not clear what the whole issue is about. I've been here, the first time I've been here, this is recorded. These guys here have no right to be here at all. I don't care if you say I have the mana to put, no, you don't have the mana to put people into a building by itself. The mana is an EB thing, it's a committee here, it's their mana. Not one person's mana coming along and saying this, I respect your mana. But don't come along and say, my mana because I have that, I do not agree. Who has the right to say, to bring strangers into a place that is not theirs? If these strangers cannot listen to what we're saying, they shouldn't be here at all. I'm against them. I hear what you're saying in the whanaunga, but look at what's in front of us. If we're going to say tangata whenua come in, what a lot of rubbish. If tangata whenua can do this, they can go anywhere